Hello, my last devlog is now 1 month old and it's time for a new one. So I've got name suggestions for more of my subscribers and he had name ideas for the game, and my game is, thanks to him, now called The Stone of Memory. I think that's a very good title and thanks for the support to all of my subscribers. So let's come to the game. I changed my organization of the game and now my game scene contains the overworld, scene and the player. Before everything was in the overworld, but now I can create more levels easier and without any problems. So let's come to that, what I'm going to do next. If you take a look at the background, you can see nothing, and let's change that. I want a parallax background with a sky, and let's jump into a sprite and create it. So after a little bit of bug fixing, it should be fine now, and if we running around here and jumping, you can see you have a parallax background, and this is very cool. So one thing that's triggering me is if you look closely on the sprite of the night, you can see there are like 3 pixels that are turning blue in this animation. That is because in A sprite and in Godot my backgrounds were all gray, and that is exactly that gray that I used for the night, so it slipped through.
A few moments later.
So now you can see there aren't blue pixels anymore on the player sprite and everything is working fine. One major part is missing from a game, and that is the respawn system, so let's create it. So now after a little bit of effort, we have now a button, and if I click the button, game resets itself. So now the button is stationed there, the button doesn't move when the player moves. That's a problem, but I'm going to fix it now.
20 minutes later.
So our code for the respawning system is now done, and if you jump off a cliff, then you can see right here you have a button with restart, and if you click on it, it will respawn you. I admit it doesn't look that great and I'm fixing it, and I guess I'm going to change the background. I don't want to look at this, I want a custom background, I guess, some art, but that is something for the future. And the respawn system remembered me to make a pause menu. So after a little bit of work, we have now pause menu. You can see right here the game is paused, and if I click on continue, the game continues, and the settings button doesn't work yet, but this is something for later, and design is shit right now, but I'm going to improve it. And if you click on the quit button, the game quits and you're in the editor. And if you are doing all of the UI, then you have to make an inventory system, and so let's do that. Now we have the base of an inventory system. I can show it to you really quick. If you're booting up the game, if I press E, here you have an inventory. Yeah, ignore those sprites in the background, I'm going to switch them out. So now we have here our coin scene, and if I'm deleting this one, you can see right here we have only 1 coin, and here I can add the size of the inventory and how many items the inventory can hold, for example 4. It isn't visual right now, and that's our base inventory system, but now I'm going to improve it so the player can collect the coins and they are shown in the inventory, and the coins are just a test object, and if it's finished I'm going to add an item that is slime drops and that you can have in your inventory.
The next morning.
We have now a basic inventory. So if I collect a coin, you can see right here a coin appears in my inventory, and if I collect another one, let's see it here, it says 2 and then 3, but the only thing is now you only collect coins, and the coin was a test object, so coins I'm going to display them on the UI but not in the inventory. So now we need a droppable item for the slime. Let's write the code and then change the appearance of the inventory. So after a little bit of time and watching amazing tutorials from Devlog, I will leave a link in the description for the inventory system, and it was super practical. And now you can see right here, yes, same texture as the island. I know I'm going to fix it, believe me. But now if you kill a slime, see it right here, here's dropping these items, and I'm going to change the texture as well as in the inventory here. And we have a coin, you can't see it right there, but there is a coin, promise you. And now we have a functioning inventory / slime drop system. And now if you look at the inventory, now I'm going to make some art for the inventory, and I'm going to pause the game. So let's hop into Sprite and create the art. I pixeled now a slime item, you can see it right here. It is basically the slime's colors, but a little bit smaller and doesn't have a face. Let's implement it in Godot. Now if we're hitting a slime, the slime drops that item that I just pixeled, and it appears in the inventory. The slots are very big, and this is the next I'm going to fix. So now I'm going to pixel inventory background and slots so that everything looks clean. After 3 hours, we have now the inventory UI. You can see it right here. We have the item info tab on the right. You can hide it here because I put it on a separate layer. I want that info tabs are different if you have a weapon and an item, because on the weapon I want to show the attack damage and the item doesn't need it, so we can switch it out. But I'm only focusing now on the item because we only have one item. Here you can see your coins amount, here how much it cost or you can sell it for, then what you can craft with it. Here's a description, here is the icon of the item, here's the name, and here it says if it's an item or a weapon or something like that. This is just for visual because I can hide here the selected thing. This is just for me so I can see what it is going to look like, because I'm only going to put this here in Godot, because if I have different item I don't need that is hard coded that it is the slime item with this amount. I think it looks really nice. So then let's hop back into Godot.
2 hours later.
So now I implemented everything in Godot, and if I'm running the game, you can see right here, I can open up the inventory, and if I collect the coin, you can see right here, we have one coin, and if we kill a slime, we have right here second slime, we have now the slime right here. And if you can't see it right now, I have a new camera. This is a smooth camera. Under my devlog video, one of you suggested that I should edit, and I watched Real Talk many videos, but they all were like, you have to add this script to the camera and this. But the only thing really worked is when I was searching for help in my Discord server. Check it out. I want to add a clip of the smooth camera. I want to show this to another Discord member. Then I found a Reddit post with the exact question and the comment who Real Talk saved my life and did an explanation for this. And you just have to go, I can show it to you really quick, go to your camera 2D and go to process callback. And if you change this to idle, you can see it right here, your player is going to look very weird and shake. You just have to go to physics callback and change it back to physics, and now everything is working fine. So, and if you now open the inventory or the pause menu, you can't do it at the same time, because before that you can just go to the pause menu and click open the inventory, and it's going to play the game, but you are still in the pause menu. So I fixed that bug. And what I'm now going to do next is, you can see it right here in the inventory, you just have this right here, but you don't have the info tab for the items. Now the inventory is done. See it right here. We have this that you all know. I added a little bit for dark background. I think this looks cooler. And now if you click on one of the items, you can see right here the info info and text is showing up with a little slide animation. I really like it. Here I changed it from cell to value. I think that sounds better. And here I changed it for craft to rarity. I think that also makes more sense. And you can see right here, if I click on another slot, you can see right here the slide animation is playing. If you click twice on a slot, you can see right here the animation doesn't play. I hope you liked it. And shout out to my Discord members, Raul and Des. They really helped me a lot and I really appreciate it. And if you want to join the Discord server, link is in the description. If you have more features that I should add, then you can leave a comment or write it in my Discord server. I will check it out. Please subscribe. I see you guys in the next one. Ciao.